you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
Oh, good evening. Sorry for don't mind me. I was just doing my Chef Muji impersonation because this man is absolutely cooking, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Welcome to the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. Pleasure to have you here with me tonight. I changed something. Let me know if my audio is okay. Let me know if you hear me all right. All right. I sound okay on my end, but obviously it's through the headphones. Am I good, everyone? Obviously, if I'm not, you'll tell me right away. But welcome. Thank you, Bill. Shout out to Bill. Now, again, congratulations to my friend Mark Reese the other day for winning. He decided for his prize, he's going to go with someone from 1998. He's like, Mawai, Martin, Vinny, Cribet. He goes, surprise me. I'm like, okay. He lives 2 minutes away from me. So I told him, I'm like, all right, perfect. I'll get it shipped to me, and then I'll come over, and I'll drop it off to you. Gives me a reason to see you. Now, there's some additions on the wall over here. This one has been here. This is Joe Namath and Don Maynard, the original starting lineup figures. Now, for the first person who can name all four of these players together in one comment, you will be the first entry for our April 5th, Sunday night, April 5th, Easter Sunday. I know. I think it's Easter Sunday. Yes, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, like you always do. But the first person who can name all four of these players on this side in the same comment, you will kick us off for our next raffle. Again, we are going to do winner's choice. Mark seemed to like that idea. A lot of you seem to like that idea. And the poll is up. Mock draft tonight. We'll let that go for a little bit. We'll talk about what's going on. We'll see where it is. Well, that's the thing. That's the beauty of it. You have to guess. Also, if you're on your phone on YouTube, you can zoom in. But I will give you a hint. 1997, and three of them were on the team in 98. I'm not asking you to zoom in. I'm asking you to just guess. I'll give you a hint. One player replaced the other player. We'll go with that. That's your hint. I got the lights. If I have the fucking lights on too bright, everyone complains that I'm fucking fluorescent like Elmer's glue. If I dim it down a little bit, Black Gypsy's complaining. I can't make you fucking people happy. There's only one way I could do that. Turn it up.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football!
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his promise, Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click the family. We not a click in 3D. You can see it beautiful.
What do you mean, you people? Can't resist that joke. Start it up again.
This got deep.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
All right. Since you're complaining that you can't see it, that's what she said. I'll give you 4 clues. Running back, flashlight, give me the damn ball, running back. Go. That's it. It's your only clues. It's the only time. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Jake Asman with the super chat to start us off. Nick Shine Show. It gets the people going. Magical. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate you. I'm trying to build it up. I got a couple items that I want to get, and I'm keeping my eye out for some things. Listen, I loved the starting lineup figures back in the day. So when I went to the cigar shop right by where Jake had the draft party last April, they had Martinez cigars. They have Joe Namath and Don Maynard in the same package there. And I was like, I'll give you $50 for that right now. The guy was like, no, we can't. I go home, I got it for like 13 on eBay. So, and then I went on a little kick. I got these 4 guys, running back, flashlight, give me the damn ball, replaced running back. People, how do we not have guesses yet? Aren't you Jets fans? Some of you are not much, a little bit older than me. Come on, guys. The show's going to just freeze until, Bill, all 4 of them together, Bill. Yeah, Mike, Cablevision, bro. Optimum, baby, back in the house. How you been, man? Thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Mike and I used to work together at Optimum in Piscataway for many years together. I left there in 17. I was there from 04 to 17. Okay, guys, this is your last time. Here's one clue. One guy replaced the other guy. They were from 97, him, and then 98, him. Flashlight, give me the damn ball. It's very simple. What are we doing here? Or you could just fucking Google 1997 and 98 Jets starting lineups if you can't figure it out. I feel like I just got to hit the buzzer on this and just say that nobody gets a raffle prize. I'm going to give 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curtis Martin replaced Adrian Morrell. Cribette Keyshawn. That's fair, Mike. That's very fair. Yeah, you got to be an old school fan. Adrian Morrell we thought Adrian Morrell was the truth, and then Parcells is like, now, hold my beer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program. Pleasure to have you here. Thank you again, everybody, for showing up on Tuesday. I can't tell you guys enough how much that show and this community means to me. You know it. I don't have to get back into it. You guys know that you have a very special place in my heart, and I love all of you. Even the trolls. Even the trolls have a special place in the heart. But there wasn't much trolling Tuesday, so much respect to everybody for that. Now, of course, we picked on Charles a little bit, but he's an easy target. That's fine. That's acceptable. So, our New York Jets. are being very active. This is it's a very remarkable amount of players that they've acquired, and they haven't really had to break the bank to do it. There was a lot of people in the chats and on radio saying, "Who's going to want to go there? Who's going to want to go to this team?" They got a lot of people very surprised with. Listen, they didn't. They did what I thought they would do. They are who we thought they are. Rest in peace, Denny Green. They shopped in the middle of the pack. They didn't go elite, but you've seen that Muji has had a very good outcome targeting players and bringing them to this roster. We keep mentioning some of our best players last year: Briggs, Mitchell, Phillips, Brownlee when he was out there, were throwing trades. And now they're bringing in players. Now they trade for Sweat. I am somebody who believes Sweat is going to have a tremendous impact on what this defense is able to do. That's a big boy in the middle. You want to single block him? Feel free. You want to double him? Everyone else is going to be open to make plays. Demario Davis in the middle. The leadership is a 10 out of 10 move. The building the culture, the developing of the young players, you cannot put a price on that. I love that for this roster. I love that for the draft picks coming in because you are going to be greeted day one. And the fucking camera is back because I reset the computer. It's back to autofocus. God damn technology. I'll try not to move for a little bit. But when you have Demario Davis there, these rookies are going to learn how to be pros from day one. Your veterans who are there and may not been taught by the previous regime and the previous captains are going to learn how to be pros. This roster is going to be professional. Demario Davis is going to demand it. Tremendous leader. Got to hear a couple of his snippets today. You saw the quotes coming out in the tweets. But I can't. And he was the number 8 rated linebacker last year. So it's not like he's just being brought in as a leader. He's being brought in to be a playmaker as well. He's going to be the brains of this operation. And I cannot put a dollar amount on that value. He's going to be really good. We're going to be lined up right. We're going to be in the chess match with the other quarterbacks who do the Aaron Rodgers, some of them, and run the play clock down. He's going to have us lined up. Yeah, Bill, that's your captain. That's not just your captain. That is the leader of this team. That is the guy that Aaron Glenn needs. Now, we'll get into the draft in a little bit. You guys are obviously voting for a mock. It's at 68%. So close. Make sure you get your votes in. They've added some nice pieces around the middle. You're going to draft your stars, but they're getting some solid physical players. We got a playmaker on the back end with 5 interceptions. We got Minka Fitzpatrick, who said today that he envisions himself lining up in the nickel a lot like he did in Miami. Brownlee and Minka covering the nickel? Okay. Brownlee and Minka both able to come down into the box? Okay. I think it just adds to our ability to stop the run. If you can sneak Brownlee in to cover a tight end and now he's in the box for run plays and can be that sniper and can shoot gaps and get into the backfield and make plays. Listen, this defense is going to be a lot different from last year. Not just with the 3-4, but just being the aggressors. You got guys who can stuff the run. You got guys who are going to be able to get to the quarterback. You got a couple guys who can get turnovers. You got guys who can do a lot. Listen, I'll take a guy who doesn't cover as well as Sauce, but knows how to make plays on the ball, knows how to break the routes. Give me that guy. Give me a guy that could change the game anytime the ball's in the air, rather than the guy who, if he gets beat, he's just smacking and holding arms. 'Cause I know some people love Sauce. I never liked the coverage. I didn't. I thought he was too handsy. He didn't get turnovers. If you want to be the best of the best, you change the game when the ball comes to your direction. You bait the quarterback all game into doing what you want. I felt Sauce was always on the reaction. He was always reacting. He never baited the quarterback. The great ones bait the quarterback. They'll set them up and then they'll capitalize on it and they'll get the pick and they'll have that smile on their face like I was waiting for you to do that. Never got that with Sauce. Shout out to Lutman, 14 months member of the channel. We are getting some dudes and dogs on this defense. We need to continue in the draft. Absolutely, Lut. Absolutely. You know, we got the guard from the Raiders. It's a little bit of an upgrade from Simpson, but something that's really interesting about it, he's got guard center flexibility, which if you get into round two, say you miss out on, say you get Vega, you can bump this guy to center. Say you miss out on Vega and you want to go for Logan Jones from Iowa or Lou from Auburn in the draft. You have the ability to do that and then keep this guy at left guard. Kill him. We When you have guys with the positional flexibility on the front, like Pittman going from center to guard, like um, AVT could have done in the past, bumping around to different positions. Brian, these are starting lineup figures. This is Keyshawn, starting lineup figure from 1997. The one above it, that's Adrian Morrell on the bottom. Corbett, Curtis, and then back here we got Joe Namath and Don Maynard in the same one. God damn it. Thanks, Brian. Get this level. I need my things level. God damn it, Brian. Oh, Seeing Ghost. That's a good name. But all in all, guys, this defense should be interesting. And that's, you want to be trending upward. You want to see significant eye test improvement. You want to know that when this team is out there, we have a chance to get a sack. We have a chance to stop the run. We have a chance to get a turnover. We didn't get that very often last year. Gypsy says, this is big nickel defense with 3-4 mixed in. Yeah, and you got to play big nickel because how many times do you see teams, the player introductions in the beginning of the game, the starting defense is nickel. Everyone's in 3 wide receiver sets. So you're not going to be 3-4 a lot, but you're going to have a lot of 3-4 tendencies. You're going to have a lot of 3-4 principles, even if you're moving Minka up or you move Brownlee in to be part of the 4. Bill, member for 14 months. Can Hayden develop Parnham into a true left guard? We'll see. And I think it's still up in the air where he plays. I think they're going to, with his flexibility of guard center, 69% have voted for a mock draft. I mean, I think that kind of says we'll do it. But you don't have to press. You don't have to reach. And I think that that'll be their plan. Stay true to the board. Don't panic. and see who comes to you. Do you get to round two? Pregnon. I think Pregnon's a little old for this group. I don't think Salah, Glenn, and Muji are going to go with a 24-year-old guard after everything that we've seen. They took Membu last year. He was young. Basantis is 21. Rutledge is 23 by the start of season. Connor Liu is 20. You want to know who I think they take? I think they take Connor Liu. That's a guy from Auburn. He's 20 and a half years old. Just seems to fit what they want to do. You have a 20-year Membo will be 21. Your center would be 20. Titman's still young. Olu's young. I like Rutledge too. I'm not saying he's not the guy. Logan Jones is 24 and a half. I don't know if they go that route after just seeing that. Brian Parker from Duke. He's 6'5". We know we had some issues with Titman at center with his height. I don't know if this guy has any snapping issues with that length. But, I mean, Pregnon, he's old, man. He's old for a rookie. I did say, Lumpy, don't forget, this is the COVID kids. These are the guys who got the extra year of school. These are the guys that got the red shirt and then the extra year, and they're 6 years out of high school. Membu would have been the youngest guy on the Indiana offensive line this year. David D. In the 40-plus seasons you have rooted for the Jets, who do you believe had the best cornerback ball skills for the Jets? Oh, man. Eric McMillan was a safety, but Eric McMillan was a badass in '88. I think he was rookie of the year on defense with 8 interceptions. Aaron Glenn had great ability. Revis, Marcus Coleman. Those are probably the best 3 that I've seen in terms of instincts and breaking on the ball. So those are the guys that I'd say could bait the quarterback into it. You need proof on Marcus Coleman? Go watch the Monday Night Miracle. He intercepted Jay Fiedler twice on the same drive. He picks it off, fumbles during the return. Miami recovers it, and then he picks them off again, which I believe led to the jumbo touchdown. Or that drive that jumbo caught that pass. Hasty wasn't as good with us. Hasty came like all world when he went to Kansas City. Hasty was nice, but he went to another level, man, when he left here. Let's see James Hasty's stats as a Jet. As a Jet, interceptions. He had 24 as a Jet in 7 years. He had 21 in Kansas City in 6 years, but he was an All-Pro 1 year in Kansas City with 7, with 2 touchdowns in '99. As a Jet, he had 5, 5, 2, 3, 2, 2, and 5. We would kill for that right now. Not gonna lie. I mean, he's up there, but I would put the other guys be ahead of him. He made Pro Bowl and All-Pro second team in '97, and then he made the Pro Bowl in '99 with Kansas City. That would have been nice having him in '98. Hey, shout out to Seeing Ghosts with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Seeing Ghost. You are the first entry on the wheel for our winner's choice raffle, which will be taking place Easter Sunday. during Shine Time, 8 p.m. Make sure you're here. I don't know who you are to get in touch with you. So mark your calendar that we will be spinning the wheel that night. And thank you for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Luppy said, "Hey, you know what? I want on the wheel, Nick." Well, Lup, man, you get what you want, my friend. Luppy just gifted 5 memberships that went to Jiu-Jitsu Recovery. You have to say it that way. You have to. I know it's PBM, but you have to say it from the diaphragm. Jiu-Jitsu Recovery. Reams, Mr. Bigskin, Jet Metz, and Jim Pedinato. Thank you, Lup, man. You are the best. Yeah, Eric McMillan, man, was a ball hawk. He was a badass ball hawk. He came in as rookie of the year. I think he had 8 interceptions as a rookie. I discuss his stats all the time with Adam Y2K. I always forget it's Eric with a K. Interceptions. He had 8 interceptions as a rookie. He got Pro Bowl, All Pro, Defensive Rookie of the Year as a rookie. With 8 interceptions and 2 touchdowns as a rookie. He had 6 interceptions in year 2, 5 interceptions in year 3, 3 interceptions in year 4, and then fell off the face of the earth and never got another interception. He had 22 interceptions in 4 years. I don't think the Jets have 22 interceptions the last 4 years as a team. McMillan equals Downs. Oh, all right. I like it. As long as he doesn't decline. 8, 6, 5, 3. I'd rather 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep getting better every year. Yeah, Eric McMillan was like my first. I liked Klecko, I liked Gastineau, but Eric McMillan in '88, I was 10 years old. He was my first favorite Jet defender. He was a lot of fun to watch, especially as a kid, man. When you're outside, you're playing on the lawn, you get an interception. You go, Eric McMillan, start running it back, stiff arm your sister, knock her into the bushes. We had a lot of fun at the Shine House as kids playing sports. My mom had a thing called Camp Karen, where all the neighborhood kids would like come to our house and play. We had the pool in the back, we had the front lawn for sports. God damn it, Max. Max, I'll give you a super chat if your first comment is ever something different. No call-in link, Max. Yeah, they were fun. You know why? They got so many opportunities on defense to get interceptions because Ken O'Brien was so good, we'd light up the damn scoreboard. Oh man, Lucky, my front lawn was the place for kill the man with the ball. That's what we called it in Woodbridge, in Island, New Jersey, the rough streets of Island. It was kill the man with the ball. All right, folks. All right, the vote is in. The vote's at 72%. We will do a mock draft tonight. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to do alternating. I'll do a pick. You guys do a pick. I'll give you a couple players to choose from. If you put a player into a super chat, that player will go into the poll. Oh yeah, no two hand touch. It was kill the man with the ball. Seeing ghosts. I used to work in South River, ate at the firehouse a lot. Oh, in Rahway? I was invited to a dinner there for our travel basketball coaches Sunday night, but I couldn't make it. I worked till 5:30 and then I came home and I had the show. But all of our Colonia travel basketball coaches had a winter year end dinner there. All right, let me. No, really? Yeah, man. I grew up in Island. That's Nick Shine's hometown. I went to Colonia High School, but I grew up in Island. My section of Island went to Colonia. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's get the Jets. Let's do 7. We're going to enter. Grew up in Monroe. A lot of friends went to St. Joe's. Nice. Yeah, that's not far at all. I used to drive by St. Joe's every day to work when I worked in Piscataway. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we got a interesting little scenario here. Let's get this up on the big board, baby. So, right away, we got a trade offer from the Giants with number 5, number 37, and then a second and third next year. This is interesting. I'm debating this. I think I have to. Actually, love it. It's not unrealistic. To go to number 2 is a heavy, heavy price. I don't know if the Giants would do that in real life, but I mean, the value is tremendous. No, because the Giants go from 37 to 105. So there's nothing else to really counter to get more this year. Oh, wow. They upgraded it for players now, too. Oh, look at that. PFN finally up in their game at the Mox, baby, for free, too. All right. All right, folks. We're going to put a quick poll up. We're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. Do we accept the trade? Also known as take it. That's what she said. Yes or no? Do we accept this mock? The Giants are offering number 5, 37, next year's 2, next year's 3. I believe if this were to be offered in real life, they would take it in a heartbeat. All right, we got 20 votes in. We got 54 of you here watching right now. Get your vote in. Let your voice be heard. Giants, Johnny. The Giants front office would be investigated if they made this trade. All right. Johnny voted no. Luppy says, hit the like. Bill, in a very aggressive, angry Massachusetts tone, says, you take nothing and like it. Paganardi says, Giants would never do that. All right. Well, we will end the poll. I'm waiting for it to change to 2 minutes. I'd be a man of my word. I said 2 minutes. Oh, Jets Johnny, hit the like. Yes, hit the like, folks. Subscribe to the channel. And we've started a new prize circuit on the channel here. 2 minutes is up. That's what she said. All right. We will decline the trade. And now I'm going to take Arvell Reese. And then we'll put 4 players together for the chat to vote on. Styles, Lomu, Tyson, Tate, Sadiq, Delane, McCoy, Love, Freeling, Lemon, Falk. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Gypsy gets his wish. Caleb Downs is there at 16. Oh, baby. Is it boring now? Downs is there at 16. Do I even need to put anyone else up on the board, folks? This fucking guy down here working out. Get away. Does anyone disagree with Downs here? Tremendous mock draft. All right. Downs is the pick. Downs. Yes. Caleb Downs. All right. Now, since I didn't give you guys the option to vote there, we'll do that here at 33. Also, interesting news on Caleb Banks that he broke the 4th metatarsal in his foot. Go away. Oh, man. All right. Ty Simpson is there. Emmanuel. Oh, we don't need a safety. D'Angelo Pons. Jacob Rodriguez. Denzel Boston. Zion Young. Anthony Hill Jr. Emmanuel Pregnon. We got a lot of options here. All right, we're gonna put Ty Simpson. I'm putting the vote in now. We're gonna put Rodriguez. Let's see who we got. We're gonna put Boston wide receiver, and we're gonna put Zion Young defensive end. All right. Poll is up. Ty Simpson, Rodriguez, Boston, and Young. We'll keep this one up for 3 minutes. Again, folks, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We're trying to move on up in the world. I wonder how they have the quarterbacks ranked. Ty Simpson. Wow. Then it falls to 126 for Nussmeier. Running backs. The next one's at 61. And then there's a pack of them there between 61 and 100. Boston, Brazil, Bernard. Let me see. How's the poll looking? Wow. Rodriguez not getting love. Boston has a chance, but not in baseball, not in the AL East this year. Suck it, Boston. Fuck you and your fans. Clancy, I know I've told this story before, but at my daughter's softball game, I almost fought Kenny Britt years ago. She was like 7 or 8 years old, and the Watchung Hills parents were the coaches started a fight with our one of our coaches who was like 5'7", and he didn't want to go over and coach first base because they were trying to intimidate him. And I wasn't a coach, and I said to my buddy who coached, I'm like, I'll go coach first. And I went over there and I just stood with my arms crossed, face to face to all four of their coaches, and I'm like, go ahead, talk trash now. What's the matter? I'm here. I'm your size. You don't want to say nothing? And then Kenny Britt was in the stands and he said something. I go, don't even talk to me, bro. I go, get up and do something. And then after the game, one of our coaches comes over and goes, you know who that is? I go, who? He goes, Kenny Britt. I go, son of a bitch, man. If I would have known it was Kenny Britt, I would have went over, took a punch, took a dive, and sued his ass. All right, chat. I just want to let you all know I don't like you. Ty Simpson is the pick. Reluctantly, asterisk. All right. So now it's my turn here at 44. Oh, drinking shine was a problem anywhere, every day. All right. Get out of here with the trades. It's amazing how realistic these mocks are within a day that no one's drafting Caleb Banks. They still have him ranked at 23, but nobody's taking him. All right. So my choice here, I'm going to do it. I'm going with Anthony Hill Jr., Texas middle linebacker. While that's scrolling to 103, we have Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs, Anthony Hill Jr. The run on building a great defense continues. We have Ty Simpson. I would love that. Listen, I know we put a lot into our defense, and the offense could be the main focal point of this draft. But if we got Reese, Downs, and Hill, holy shit. I would hate if we pass on those guys because of the fact that we were so aggressive with defense in free agency. Let's see. Where are we at with likes, folks? We got 56 of you watching. Let's see if we're over the 50 mark with like. We're at 47. Let's get 3 more likes. And I'll drop the call-in link and people can call in and comment. All right. So we got Zachariah Branch from Georgia. We got Brennan Thompson, a little guy, 5'9", 164 from Mississippi State. We got a center. We got Matt Golban from Michigan State. We got a wide receiver, Kendrick Law from Kentucky, 5'11", 203 with a 9.6 RAS score. We got Kalen Black, who the Jets just signed up for a 30 visit. We got Harold Pertman. We just took linebacker. We still have Logan Jones, even though he's my age. He'll be 25 as a rookie. Jesus Christ. Fucking COVID. The last pick was Anthony Hill Jr. Let's see. Branch is 5'9", 177. Tight end. No one worth taking there. Guard. Center. Go back to back. Take another quarterback. Take Taylor Green. I will preface dropping the call-in link with this comment. Serious draft talk calls only. And I will be the judge, jury, and executioner if that fits your criteria or not. Oh, ever. Try again. Why couldn't I paste the link? What was that? There we go. Translation. Don't call in and ask me if I can hear you, which eliminates 2 callers right off the bat. This is I'm really not sure what to do here with this pick, to be honest with you. You know, you can running back you have. I don't like the 5'9" wide receivers though. Malik Benson, 6 foot. Oh, Malachi Fields. I didn't see that. All right. Do we just want to go Malachi Fields? Clancy, I agree. You know I'm out on him completely. Hey, I didn't hear the sound go off. What's up, Lup?
Hey, how you doing? We need a big body receiver who's going to get somebody with a little bit of length and a little bit of height.
You want me? I got 34.5-inch arms.
Dude, yeah, and a toe. Yes, definitely. Sorry.
Hurts hurt. All right, you gifted 5 memberships. You're allowed 5 toe jokes. That's a new rule on the channel, folks. For every membership you gift, you get a toe joke.
It's the first toe joke I ever did to you. Okay, so no, definitely.
You have plenty more in the chamber, my friend. You've been very generous.
No problem.
What do you think about Malachi Fields from Notre Dame? He's 6'4", 218. He has a low athletic score, though. I'm surprised.
Yeah, no, athleticism is important when you're going to go catch the ball.
Yes.
I think so. So no, definitely not. I like the body size, but not the outlet. You know, if you can't bend and move, it's not going to happen. So I like a big body wide receiver, which I don't see here. What about offensive line? Is there somebody in there that maybe we can beef up? Because we do need to beef up the offensive line because we lost, Vera Tucker.
I mean, Jake Slaughter. You know,
how's it grade out? 108. All right. Who's BPA?
9.91 athletic score.
Who's BPA right now?
You want to get the center?
Who's BPA right now, though?
Malik Muhammad, cornerback from Texas.
Well, you're probably going to go defense again if there's a cornerback on the board. That's probably the way they're going to lean. Thinking about what the Jets are going to do. So, put it in the chat. See if they want to go cornerback right off that, because you got to beef up that cornerback room. You can't keep a game close if
Well,
you
don't
lose
forget,
it.
we just added Fitzpatrick, who can come down as a nickel.
Right.
We have Brownlee, who was already our nickel, and then we just picked up. God help me with the name from Chicago, the guy with 5 interceptions from. Chicago.
Oh yeah.
His name is escaping me.
Yeah. He's supposed to compete with. Yeah.
So I mean, we got enough guys.
We got
I think.
guys.
If
Okay.
anything, I would draft a speedster underneath, like Rivers from Duke, but he was
Okay.
rated up in the second round.
What about the safety, Jalen? I know we got more, but and we also picked up the guy from Miami, but
May says, "Find me my center." I know Dom C likes Slaughter, not just because Dom's a Florida fan, but Matt Goldman is rated higher. No athletic score.
I would go there. Definitely the guard. We need to beef up, like I said, the offensive line there. Absolutely.
I can't draft Logan Jones being he's 25 years old.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's like voting for Mad Max. So.
Goldman or Slaughter? I'll give you the call.
Can you give me the call?
Yeah. Goldman from Michigan State or Jake Slaughter from Florida?
Got to go Florida.
All right.
My man.
All right, well. How you
Sorry,
doing,
guys. I'm doing good. What about you? Listen, that show you had the other day was awesome.
Thank you.
That was great. It was.
Thank you.
Everybody showed up and showed you support. And Nick, you are the man. You really are. I love to support you, and I need to do it more. I'm guilty of that. I need to do more of it.
You're not guilty of anything, man. You're fucking awesome. You're awesome. The only thing you're guilty of is being awesome.
Is a Jet fan. That's what I'm guilty of.
Oh, you know what? I didn't want to shit on you, okay?
It's okay. We'll shit on it every day.
We got a teacher at school, and we have our football field house, and they got like a really good weight room in there. And when I go over there in the morning to take care of that place, he's there, and he's like ripping triceps and back. He's an older guy, but fucking jacked. He comes in at the end of school today, and he's got an Eagles like thing on, and I go, bro, are you kidding me? I go, I've been nice to you for almost 2 weeks, and now you drop this on me? He's like, sorry, man. He goes, it is what it is. I go, yeah. I go, next time you're working out, I'm going to snip the wire mid-workout on you. He looks at me like, what the hell? I go, oh, I'm sorry. Have a nice day.
Yeah, watch your back.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's crazy. Nah, I know.
Let's see, love. What do we got here now?
What we got?
We got a tight end. We got Dallin Bentley, 6'4", 253.
6'4". I like that. We don't know much about him, though, do we? How's his drop percentage?
You know, people love
I
Sam
don't know.
Roush. You just want to go Sam Roush here, even though it might be a little bit early. He's 6'6", 267. He's got a 9.9.
Yeah, they're going to jump.
score.
They're going to jump somebody early. Let's do that. It is popular. Let's do it.
Let's go Roush. I don't think he lasts to the end of the fourth round. We got him with the last pick of the fourth with one of our comp picks. So just to recap where we're at right now, we got Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs fell to 16.
I know.
Ty Simpson at 33. Anthony Hill Jr., middle linebacker from Texas. Center Jake Slaughter, and we got tight end Sam Roush.
I'd be really okay with that. I really would. The fact that Hill,
I think
you got after Ty
Simpson maybe in the end of the year, but 5 of these 6 guys are going to be contributors from day one.
Kind of like that. So Minnesota wants to give us more picks.
Yeah, I don't want more picks. I want less picks at this point.
You want quality over quantity. And I always say that too. If you don't have any quality, you go quantity. But we have multiple quantity. We just need quality. We need more quality. So that's where we're in.
Let's see who we got here on offense. This is a very small wide receiver, Jeff Caldwell. There you go.
Yeah.
I think this is the pick. He's 6'5" with a 9.99 athletic score. That's all I
Ooh,
know about him.
ooh, yeah. That at this round, absolutely. Pick him up.
There we go. We got our 6'5" wide receiver paired
I'm
with
happy
our
with-
6'6" tight end.
Yes.
You know Gino likes to throw the ball downfield. Let's give him some options to go up and get it.
Yes. And somebody to protect Garrett Wilson. Send this guy over the middle every time.
I like this mock so far.
Me too. I mean, the top three were great. I'm just saying, hope it falls that way.
That would be a dream come true. The top
Yeah.
two would be an absolute dream to get Reese and Downs.
Oh my God, we got Reese, and then Downs falls to us. How do you not take Downs? Jeez, he's the best player in the draft. He's the best player. He can't fall to us that far.
I really like this.
And this is without seeing what we're doing in free agency either. You know, finishing it out.
You know what I'm looking for here, Lup?
Let me think.
Look.
Well, let me read your mind. Okay. You want a running back to try to supplement it because we got nobody coming straight out with the only one running back really what we're going into right now, right?
I'm looking kicker right now.
You're looking kicker before running back.
I mean,
we only have
We only
Brees
got
right
two
now.
picks left.
We only have
We got
Brees right
228
now.
and 242. I
We
mean,
only have Brees right now. We only have Brees right now.
we got
I mean,
Braylon Allen and we got Davis.
but Allen's not going to start the season.
No, he should. He got injured the third game of the year.
Yeah, but you got to milk him in like they always do.
No, he shouldn't be out that long. It wasn't an Achilles.
Okay, if you say so. You're the one with one toe, not me. That's the second one.
I mean, I don't know anything about these kickers. I'll just take the highest one on the board. Dominic Zvada.
Yes, he sounds like he's a Zavada.
Or who's got the best name? Trey Smack from Florida.
Oh, let's do
that's
that.
a great name,
Yeah.
though.
Smack
Smack's a
another
game
one.
Winner.
Yeah, smack
Smack's a
another
game
one.
winner. I can see it on the
Yes.
back of the Daily News right now.
Smack, we win. Smack Miami in the face. I'd like that.
Bob was choosing. He smacks another one through the uprights. Come on, man. That fucking call is going to smack so hard. See what I did there?
It was
Also,
smack hard.
little update for everyone. Those of you that are in the Nick Shine Discord know already. I went to confront the guy that smacked my kid the other day. He's fucking 70 years old with suspenders on. I didn't even get to do anything except shame him.
Take away his AARP card. That's what you did.
Like, I was more upset with Nick for responding to it when I saw the guy. All right. So we're going to look at a late round running back here.
Need a little size.
My God, everyone's fucking tiny. 5'8", 205. That's a fucking
Nick, me and you got to go back. We got to do something.
5'6", 174. Jesus Christ, that's Darren Sproles and Dave Meckett.
It's like, yeah, it's a bowling ball. Let's go with Nixon. Who's Nixon? Who's Nixon?
How about we just take Drew Aller? He's still there. We take another quarterback, or we take Jack Strand.
Who else do we want to ruin?
I'm not against taking two quarterbacks. What do you think?
Nick, if you want to do it, it's your draft. I don't think so. I mean, you don't do two quarterbacks this draft. Some people don't even think we should do one quarterback this draft, right?
Yeah,
We got Ty. BPA. What's BPA right now? Best player available. What's it? See what it is.
Alex.
Oh, you had to kill me with that one. You win. You win.
That's 2 more toe jokes. I'm not taking you out until you get the toe jokes in.
That's okay. So let me total the line, and I'm going to say, what's this Tyler guy at
Nice.
defensive
All right.
tackle?
He's got 2 left. He's got 2 left. He's cooking with the book. All right. Here, we'll let the chat pick the last one. I am
That's
a
the way to
big
go.
fan of Jack Strand. He's a D2 player. Where is he? This has him at 6'5", 240, but he runs like he's 6'1", 210. He's got a strong arm. He's from MSU Moorhead. It says he's a plus athlete at a size with a live arm and elite arm elasticity, arm angle flexibility, and off-platform freedom. Fuck it.
Yeah, listen, 96% of us would say, yeah, we went Moorhead. So,
All right. A couple of people saying Aller won't be there. I agree.
yeah, of course not.
I'm a big fan because I watched a YouTube video of his highlights, ISU. How the hell else are you supposed to know a guy from a non-Division I school at this time of year? How the fuck do you find out about guys, ISU?
We find out about it from the Nick Shine show. That's how we do it.
Respectfully, of course. Boop, boop. All right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put this up on screen
MC
in a
Mays.
minute. All right. So here's our draft. Arvell Reese, Caleb Downs, Ty Simpson, Anthony Hill Jr., center Jake Slaughter, tight end Sam Roush, wide receiver Jeff Caldwell, kicker Trey Smacks, another game winner, and then quarterback Jack Strand.
So Nick, you know what I noticed though? When we picked, there was not really a good wide receiver at the time we wanted to pick wide receiver.
Wow.
Even when we went down to the third pick, they were all pretty much gone. It was a prototypical wide receiver that we wanted, for our team. So we need to do something in free agency because it doesn't, I mean, you could do the mock drafts 3, 4, 5 times, but I think when we want to, what we need, it's going to really be more predicated toward getting a wide receiver in free agency in order to support Garrett Wilson than it is more realistic to get somebody out of the draft and hope they work out.
Yeah. Anthony says you could have literally let time expire on every pick after 44, and this would have been an A draft. Yeah, I mean that's a nice haul. You got Reese to move all over the defense. You got Downs. I mean, that's A+, A+ right there. Simpson is your project. You get him in round 2. Anthony Hill Jr. is your DeMario Davis shadow, where he learns from him. And then you have some packages where he's on the field with Davis instead of Sherwood, and you can move.
I love drafting 2 linebackers that high. I do.
You're running a 3-4, man. You need to get studs who can be here long term. You can't just keep living in free agency every year.
No, and that was a weakness of us last year.
You got an athletic guy at 6'6", Sam Roush. You got a 6'5" receiver in Caldwell. You got a kicker, obviously just for competition with Cade York. Cade York is not a high percentage kicker. And I've been saying here, Luppy, Chris Banjo had a tremendous season as our special teams coordinator. The one thing that you need to go find, draft, develop a long-term kicker. That would be another huge accomplishment for him.
Yes, my mistake not getting on board with that a little sooner with you is because we do have Banjo, and you got to believe in the coach that did what he did last year. He turned us around. I just don't understand why they got rid of Nick Falk. I mean, maybe they knew something we didn't. I will trust in Banjo. So definitely, I like this draft. I mean, and we got an offensive lineman out of it too. And so I mean,
and we've assigned Max Mitchell, we've assigned Newman, and if you draft Slaughter, you can just go into camp with the competition of Slaughter and Myers, and whoever wins, the other one goes to backup, and then you got your 9 offensive linemen right there.
I like it. and it was a little more realistic than that giant trade that they wanted to propose, and we stayed more true to what a draft could be. I can't believe that Ty went to 33, which I thought was a no brainer for us. I know you're not all in on him, but like you said, it's got to be a project.
Was at
Um,
33. I mean, that will be the discussion. If Simpson gets out of round 1 and we have the pick, a
you
lot
got
of
to
people
do it.
are going to have to
You
buy into
you
the
got to do it.
ideology of it.
Yeah, you got to do it. We got to take our shot now and take it again next year if that happens. We're not going to reach for him, but if he comes to 33, you got to take him, and then you definitely take somebody next year too. I mean, you gotta.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the Jets. We have to correct the
Yeah.
quarterback, and that's how you do it. You don't do it by taking one guy and say, "Oh, we'll believe it in him. We don't care about anything else." We got picks next year too. You got to do it more than once. You got to just keep trying. Just gotta keep doing it.
Absolutely. I mean, until you have a quarterback, you got to get
Yeah,
quarterback.
right. You don't want to make the
Mays
freaking
with a
mistake.
comment that says you picked the wrong kicker, but if we get Reese and Davis, this is an A plus draft. Mays, you heard us speak it out loud. The only reason I drafted him because Bob was choosing saying that he smacks another one through the uprights. That's the only reason. I know nothing about the kickers. I'm not Chris Banjo.
It was the name.
Also, Clancy, we don't need this type of negativity in the chat. Please only report about Duke when they lose. Thank you. There's rules here to this.
We love Clancy though. He's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So MC Mays too. A lot of good freaking people here. Love it.
David D says one evening it would be interesting to do a version of simulator with players not drafted, choosing your favorite undrafted. I would need Dom and Dylan, one of them with me for that.
Yeah, not me.
Also,
I'm not an expert. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm not an expert either. I know the top end of the draft. I can
Yeah.
get through round 3 talking about majority of the players.
Then it's a wheel of fortune after that.
It really is. It's how big are you and how fast are you?
Yes.
That's what she said.
Wow.
Thank you. It was a good one.
And she said, "How many toes do you have?" That's 4.
I could look her in the eyes and honestly say I have more inches than toes, baby. Just on the one foot, not together, not together. I would be different. I would be doing different types of online content.
So Rex wouldn't be a fan of you. That's
I
5.
don't know. Maybe he would, man. Maybe he would be like, you know what, my wife would like that.
So with the Rangers, Mateau. Sorry. Now that's it. I'm done.
Awesome. Well, Luppy, I appreciate you, man. You any more? That's 4. You have one more to go, I believe.
I thought I did a Mateau joke. The Rangers.
I'm giving you a bonus one.
Oh, I get a bonus one just like
You
at
get a
the end of the
bonus
show.
joke.
I love it. Okay. All right. So it's getting a little cold out there, right? We got a little snow going on in New York, right?
Do you really?
Yeah, we had
We had
snow
flakes
today. It's
today.
probably
You
still
get-
snowing outside.
Are you getting
What?
accumulation or just flakes?
Well, we all like accumulation, but no, we got a little. It's going to probably be about an inch and a half. A little coating, You might dip your toe in to see how it feels. Boom. That's it.
Luffy, you're the man. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing number 11 because
JJ?
no. First of all, everybody's seen this before. This is Luppy.
Oh, okay.
So originally last year I was number 11 in the S Manic tour. So I got this. It looks like a jersey. It's a sweatshirt.
Oh,
I love
nice.
it. So, but now I'm thinking I'm not going to keep changing my number. So it's 1 of 1, which is what everybody in this
I like
community is. We're all 1 of 1.
And also, we traded Jermaine Johnson, so now it's perfect. 11's open for you.
That's true. So 1 of 1 is what it is. It's about our community. 1 of 1.
Nice. Well, love, I appreciate you, man. And
You too, Nick.
Thank you for calling in. You're the man. Thank you for your help.
No problem.
Have a good
I don't
night,
think it
man.
was any help though. Good
Yeah,
night.
you were. It's
Good night.
better to talk it out with someone when you're doing one of these, instead of waiting for
true.
comments to pop up in the chat. It's nice to have a little back and forth. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you too, Nick. Good night.
Have a good night, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, Kyle Clifton.
How are you, Nick?
How are you, buddy?
Doing okay.
Yeah?
Trying to relax. I got
Nice.
I got all the weather today, man. I got off the ferry in the morning and it was humid. I went in to go get something to eat before I went to the office. It was pouring rain when I got out. And then when I left the office, it was snowing.
I mean, I looked ahead at the weather because I got to take the Kubota and go around like the property of the school and go from the school down to
Mm.
the football like locker room. Even though it's baseball, softball, and track locker room now, that's football locker room. I'm a football guy, right? And I'm like, all right, do I take the winter jacket with me? Because like I see all day long, it's just free falling. But it was nicer at 8:30 this morning than it was at 5:30. Like ridiculous.
Yeah,
After
I'm
being 80 yesterday, it's dropped 53 degrees.
I'm the guy who wants to shut the heat off as soon as we can. So
Yeah. I
yeah.
had someone in the house ask yesterday, "Can we put the air conditioner in?" I'm like, "No, not yet. No, look at the rest of the look at the next 2 weeks. It's going to be in the 30s most nights. We could do one day with a little bit of warmth."
So yeah, I saw the draft. I liked it. Um, are we concerned about Downs' health?
He's
I
had a
saw there's some reports about his
meniscus,
knee.
right?
What's it? Yeah.
I think there was the meniscus might need to get shaved down. I, I look at it this way: I'm not drafting you to play the first week of September. I'm drafting you to play for the next 4 years.
Right.
Everyone's going to get banged up. Everyone's going to have little injuries. We know that when he's on the field, he's elite. I'll just take the elite player. If I gotta wait till October for you to come and be that elite player from day one, okay, it's worth it. Guys who've never had an injury can get hurt. Rodgers can just spin and his leg can snap. You never know when a freak injury can happen. I'm not gonna. I'm not somebody that's good. Now, if you're Tyson and it's injury after injury after injury, that's one thing. But I'm not. I'm not going to stress the knee
Yeah.
having to get shaved down.
I thought I saw something and it was a kind of a dubious source that said it was like degenerative or whatever, and it seemed like one of those things that might be a plant, from another team or whatever to scare somebody off a player because it's very hard to gauge where Downs is going to go because of the position that he plays. Um, but one of the other thoughts that I had is that I think it was Dom C that was very down on Roush. He was not a fan, but everything I read was fairly positive. Like, you know, makes big catches and great blocker, and he's going to end up being more than what he was in college. But
Did you see
I'd be
this?
interested.
It's the
Is that
Titans'
the
new
new? Is
logo.
that their new logo?
Yeah.
I actually
Somebody
like
took
it.
the logo earlier and they put the two stars on each side as an NY logo for the amount of players that Sable and Salah are bringing in.
Sick.
Thank you, Bill
Uh,
M.
but I also like the quarterback ultralight to come in and compete for that QB3 role. You know, like see if we can do better than Cook. Right?
Yeah, I don't think. Listen, if right now Zappy deserves to make the roster over Cook. Zappy's got starts. Zappy's thrown touchdowns. I'm not saying Zappy's going to be a starter, but I'd rather Cook should never take another snap in the NFL. Like you should be in the UFL starting tomorrow.
Well, I feel like for quarterback two, we're going to either trade for a guy or sign a guy. I feel it's in the offing, but I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
I can't. I don't know. I can't. I can't have Cook ever take a snap again. I can't even have it be an option. Like Zappy has starting experience. He's been in multiple schemes. Sometimes it's good to have that guy with the experience of bouncing around the league. just be there for knowledge purposes, right? And to explain to wide receivers the concepts and the ideology of being like another coach out on the field. And maybe Zappy can be that role. Who was the quarterback, the backup? Uh, Curtis Painter. Was he? That was the backup for Peyton for so many years, and Peyton would say that like he would bounce things off of him because he was so smart. I'm pretty sure, right? That was Curtis
Yeah,
Painter.
I think we owe him a great debt. If I don't, if I remember correctly, he was the guy who played for Peyton in a game that we needed to get in. I think
Yes.
during Rex's run.
And then we knocked them off in the playoffs that year.
Yep.
That
Yep.
game allowed us in.
Yep. Here's one thing I'm going to say about this draft. In the first 5 picks,
Mhm.
which is top 103, I think that
Oh,
there's
you
going to
mean
be,
our first 5 picks, not
yes,
the top 5 of the draft. Okay, go
yeah,
ahead.
I think that there are 2 weapons coming, at least. At least.
Yeah.
Be,
I mean,
be,
if you look at what we've done so far in free agency, it makes sense. I
so
think you get
6.
that I think you get Reese, and then you see if somebody majestic falls, like Downs fell here. I don't know if Downs will fall, you know.
But
But
I mean, is
yeah,
it
if you
Sadiq?
get
Is
a
it
wide
Sadiq or
receiver at the
Lemon?
33 or 44, you get maybe an interior lineman, and then you go get a tight end. Yeah, I got no issue taking a tight end and a wide receiver. And if something happens with Brees and you move Brees, you're going to need a running back in the top 5. So
Yeah, 16. You're hoping that you'd have an option where either Sadiq, Lemon, or Tyson would be there, right? But
uh,
but one of them, right?
yeah,
And then at 33, you're hoping that the market is inefficient and you might be able to come back and suppose you went for Vega at 16, that you might be able to get a plug and play guy that would be one of your top 3 wideouts.
yeah. And then you move the guy from what's his name? Panum? Pillam?
Which guy?
The guy we just signed from the Raiders, the offensive line.
Parner.
Parnum. I keep thinking of
Dylan Parham, I think it is.
PAR, right?
HAM, I
I
think.
keep
Yeah,
thinking Pelham. Wasn't there a movie with Denzel Washington and John Travolta about a
that
subway
was a
train?
remake. It was a remake.
Pelham. What was that?
Taking
Pelham?
a Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and Pelham keeps popping into my head, so I keep messing up thinking that. Uh, he's got guard center flexibility. So if Vega falls, you can take him and move him to center. And that's the
Um,
beauty of having this. When you have all these guys that can play multiple positions, it doesn't pigeonhole you come the draft.
right.
Now,
And,
also, I got a
and-
message from Jay Quest that says that was a different year. Painter year was when we lost to the Colts in the AFC Championship. So that was the
okay.
2010 playoffs off the 2009 season.
But I also thought that there was a key game that we needed to get in. I'm going to defer to Jake West. He probably knows better. He's probably got it at his fingertips. But yeah, I mean, like all Parham would need to do then is be better than Myers, and we don't see that as being too difficult. Whether we're drafting a guy or have another option in the house between Parham or Tippmann or whatever. But that 103 pick, I feel like one of those speedy, just like we went with Arian Smith, probably too early last year. I feel like there's going to be a speedy wide out there, just outside the top 100, that can come in and push Arian Smith off the roster, and he might have return versatility too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna let, if you're gonna make changes to the special teams, Banjo should have a pretty big say in who he wants, right? Like
Right.
him and his staff should be able to present, hey, we need this guy. You might be able to use him a wide receiver, but we can use him here. And a lot of people believe Isaiah Williams is going to have a bigger role this year in the passing game. They
And it's
started to
entirely
come along
possible.
with him.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and I'm not saying we're trying to push him off or whatever. They might be very content with Williams or Kenny or whomever. But it's always nice to have a couple of guys that can do that, especially considering the new rules and stuff. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm chomping at the bit to get to this draft now. Now that we have an idea about um, what the team's going to look like after the first few days of free agency. Like,
Now, Kyle, I know Jake's going to be out in Pittsburgh. Uh, can I convince you to come out to Woodbridge, New Jersey for the night?
that's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday night, round one. I'll be doing a party from the Woodbridge Brewing Company. The Woodbridge, New Jersey train station is right there. You come down the stairs and you're there. Oh, all right. I don't want to put you on the spot on the air. You can think about it, but
That would have to be a game time type thing because
all right.
everything I do conforms to my wife's schedule. So when I'm in the
Gotcha.
office is when she's off and stuff like that. And I don't think her schedule is available yet. So
Okay. All right. You tell her to take off for the draft weekend. It's very important.
believe me,
See how that goes. Say Nick said. Always start it with Nick said. Don't make it sound like it's your idea.
the old me would be in Pittsburgh. It would have been
Yeah.
booked already.
Yeah.
Um, like that. And it's funny. My friends used to say about the jet away games that I used to plan for us. Like, I'm a Thursday guy. Like, you come in Thursday night and you leave on Monday morning type
Yeah.
situation. So it's pretty funny. But yeah, it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. It might take some doing, but um, that's something I would definitely contemplate.
Nice. Well, I'll have more info. I'm gonna go. I got a meeting with the manager booked for next Wednesday. So when I get out of work next Wednesday, I'm gonna go sit down with them, finalize everything, try to work a deal, get as much as I can for everybody, and then I'll have all the info going announced by that weekend.
I
So
really enjoyed last year getting together and seeing
yeah, that
people.
was so much fun, man.
Yeah,
I must have got 10,000 steps while I was there, running back and forth, upstairs, downstairs.
no, I know you did me a favor helping my buddy out get his jersey. I was grateful for it.
Nice. Yeah,
Um,
glad I could help, man. I don't drink, so like if I'm in that bar setting, I said, Jake, like use me, whatever you need, I'll do. He's like, help me manage this, help me with the prizes, help me get the guests done. He's like, you just produce everything. And then he even said to me that night, he's like, I've worked with professional producers at ESPN. He's like, you did just as well a job as anyone who's like does this for a living.
eh,
So I was like,
uh,
thank you. Remember that when you get your own show. When ESPN gives you your own show, call me up, buddy.
have a good night, Nikki. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Be good, man. Always a pleasure, Kyle. All right, folks. We got the call link pinned. We got 9:30. I'm gonna get off by 9:45. Usually when I say that, the call-ins just go ballistic. But I'm gonna look to end a little early tonight. For this weekend. Sunday night, I'm waiting for the time, but we've been able to reschedule it. There was a problem last time. His kids got sick. Ryan, Jets Talk 24/7, part of Talking Jets, is supposed to be with me Sunday night. We're going to lock in the time, whether it's 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'll let, obviously, the Discord know. Keep an eye out for that show. And looking forward to that one. But we will do that on Sunday night. So time to be determined. Also, Boomtown had messaged me a little while ago during the mock saying he's not going to be home for another hour and he won't have time to catch up. We'll catch up on the show late tonight or tomorrow. So for those of you looking for the what did we learn from Boomtown, check back tonight, tomorrow morning. When he's not able to catch the show, he'll put the what did we learns in the comment section. That's how fucking awesome he is. So Boomtown, appreciate you, sir. Seeing Ghosts Thank you, man. And like I said, April 5th is the next raffle on this channel. It is winner's choice. You were the first on the wheel. Winner's choice. You pick the player. You pick the prize. Mini helmet, autographed jersey, or an autographed photo. And thank you for contributing earlier. Clancy says Parham was actually one of the two good O-line last year, graded out slightly better than Simpson. Yeah. Listen, Clancy, for what Simpson got paid and for what Parham's deal is, it's okay. It's you didn't give him 5 years, 100 million. You didn't give him 27 million a year like they did. That's crazy. Clancy and I were talking the other day. I was like, I was saying 25 million for Linderbaum, and I thought I was fucking crazy. They surpassed that. I know what you're gonna say. I am crazy. I get it. I know. You don't have to type it. You all know I'm crazy. You have to be crazy to talk this team this much. All right, let's change this to Sunday, April 5th, baby. I believe that's Final Four weekend. Let's put there. I thought something was missing tonight. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, folks. If we have no other callers, I'm going to get to bed early. I worked overtime tonight, and I wanted to come on, do a show. Tomorrow's the last day of the pay period. 25 hours of overtime, 7 hours of double time. Let's rock, baby. And I got 11 hours of overtime to start the new paycheck on Saturday from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Love it. Love being in a school that has overtime every single weekend. Also, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, one of our shiners, the lovely Leanie, is in the Asmaniac Madness tournament. You know what to do. Go show some love to Leanie. Sorry if that upsets Beast, but Leanie is she's the queen. Hey, Kuka, you know what? If I do you a favor one time and you never stop telling everyone about it. It's very unprofessional, bro. It's very, very unprofessional of you to just be boasting about my skills. All right, folks. It's that time. And since he's not on hold,
now let's go to What Did We Learn Today? Courtesy of Nick Shine.
hi, Mrs. ISU. And little ISU. And you, ISU. Still not over your comment. I'm trying, Leanie. This was the best part about going to days. Going to days and getting into the high school. You can get to days and be in an elementary school, and then they never have events going on the weekend, and you never get overtime. But the best part is getting into a high school where I think one of the schools last year, one of the people told me, 44 out of the 52 weeks, there was overtime. Like during the summer, there's a few that don't, but then there's events going on. Football starts in August. They got to have access, so you got to have someone there on Saturdays. I like making money. Overtime money is me money. Straight time pays the bills, takes care of life. Overtime money is me money, baby. Folks, drop your what did we learns. I learned we may have pulled off the best mock draft that Jets universe has ever seen. Again, we got Reese. We got Downs. Ty Simpson, Anthony Hill Jr., Jake Slaughter, Sam Rush, the kicker that Mays and others hate, Trey, Smack your bitch up. Jeff Caldwell, wide receiver, and Jack Strand, project quarterback. 2 quarterbacks, something a lot of people have talked about. Oh, let's hope the Jets can do that good. A lot of people seem to like that, enjoy that. Thank you, everyone, for helping out, participating. But, Boomtown, when you're watching this back later, I just want you to put in your what did we learn? I learned that everybody disappointed you because not one person put in a what did we learn. Now it's too late. I've already called you out. And just because when Boomtown watches this later,
Hey there, Shiners, you made it to the end. It's time to ask the question. The Nick Shine would like to know, Canada's taking names. Boomtown always delivers. Let's find out now. What did we learn today?
and the other day, forgive me, I forgot to do this at the end of the show. I was a little emotional and overwhelmed. Of course, with all that you guys did the other day. God damn it. It went to Cuca Lake. I don't even want a gift. I want a refund. I'm canceling the card. I gifted 5 and it went first one goes to Cuca. And then Devan G, Cisco Lopez, Joe on the bike, and Jersey Jet. So 4 out of the 5 smacked. Oh, look at that. You got to get the kicker that has smack in his name. You could have so many fun puns with that. All right. Also, I learned 20% of you are just haters. How could you put a D on that mock draft? Horrible. 42% of you gave it an A, 27% a B. 20% of you are just haters. Freaking haters, okay? 9 of you haters. And 11% a C. So, all right. Scott, I learned Luppy had fun with us. Nice. Brian, tonight I learned my son celebrated when he learned that Clemens signed with the Colts. Hell yeah. I'll tell you right now. I've been saying this on Twitter. The tank is on. If you brought in Michael Clemens with that salary, the Colts are all about tanking, baby. The number 1 pick is within shot. Michael Clemens. There was a Colts Twitter person, and he had like one of those faces where it was like someone cringing, like I'm really scared was the words on it. And it said, watching Jets fans talk about Michael Clemens has me like this. And he's really scared. I was like, there's nothing to be scared about. As long as you love a guy who jumps off sides, is constantly out of position, will bite on every fake, and commit personal fouls at costly times, you'll be fine. Full tankathon in Indy, baby. Charles Gorman, deliver us. The number 1 pick with the Colts, baby. Also, I need a fact check. Is Jeremiah Smith actually Geno Smith's cousin? I saw it on Twitter, but then Twitter refreshed when I opened it and I lost the tweet. I didn't know, was able to see if it was a burner, like a troll account, or if it was legit. Jeremiah Smith, wide receiver from Ohio State, and Geno Smith. That would be fun. Getting Jeremiah Smith next year. Nathan, I learned that Bryce Huff retired and Saleh is building the Tennessee Jets. Yeah, the Gi Jets, the Jet Ints. Dable's bringing in Giants. He's brought in 4 guys on offense from the Giants, and Saleh's brought in 5 guys, I believe, from the Jet defense. So, thank you, big fella. That's why you're the best. That's why you're the homie. It's crazy because now in the YouTube chat, there's blue shields for moderators. But in StreamYard, I still see the wrench when it pops up. Did I miss any? Thank you, ISU. Also, I missed that one. Thank you, Wild Wave. Did I miss any? Maze? I learned Luppy has endless toe jokes, even if Nick's toe has ended. I learned that none of you were able to figure out Curtis Martin, Keyshawn, or Corbett, Keyshawn, Adrian Morel. All right, folks. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you guys. If something else happens, Saturday, I'm not doing nothing Saturday after working from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now we trade Brees Hall. Oh, come on. But other than that, relaxation, baby. And then Sunday, going to Rutgers, Colonia High School, who has won the sectional championship, Group 3 in New Jersey, 7 times, is playing for the first time ever for the overall state championship for Group 3. We're rolling out there heavy. 2 p.m. at Rutgers for that game. Can't wait for that. That should be a pretty crazy environment. A lot of former players and people I know are going, so that'll be fun. Hopefully they win. I think they're playing Ocean Township. I gotta check who they're playing. Colonia boys basketball. 25-26. Next game, Ocean City. They're playing Ocean City. Ocean City's 25-6. They've lost to Middle Township, Lower Cape May, Atlantic City, St. Augustine's, and Holy Spirit. I don't know anything about them, but Colonia's got a sophomore, Jace Rodriguez. He's phenomenal. He dropped 27 points the other day. He's a sophomore. He's the coach's son. And let me see. As a sophomore, he's got 625 points this year. He's got 864 already in 2 years. He should easily be a 2,000 point scorer, if not 25. He's going to really, really be great. It's a 6'2" guard, dunking with 2 hands, throwing it down on one, power slams with one. Lightning quick, can finish with his left hand, can shoots tremendous from threes. He got 78 threes made this year. Really, really good player. Exciting to watch. If you're not doing nothing Sunday, I recommend heading over to Rutgers for 2 o'clock. Have a great time. But folks, we are out. That's a wrap. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great night. Go Jets. Go Leany. And maybe we do this a little bit. And Leany, if you want to get Beast disqualified, just say this to him.
Show me your butthole.
He'd probably do it. Good night, everybody. Peace out.
It's got beef.
Gentry covered in football.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Listen, Jay, I get it. You live in North Carolina. You have 3 siblings. You hate your life because you're a Duke fan and gay and you don't know how to tell everyone. I I know. I know. And it's lonely in the closet. I know. But eventually you're going to have to come out, Jay. You can't stay there forever. We're all aware of who you be. All right, Jay. I won't tell anyone. Your secret's safe with me.